Man claims he went to a party at Diddy's home in the Hamptons 2020. Says he was given a drink, began to fade in and out, one drink. And Diddy and his associates sodomized him and took turns him.
Y'all better hold on to Diddy, because it seems like the baby oil business is still up and running, and every day there's a new island bobbing with the diddler. I must give it up to him. He single-handedly carried the end of 2024. I can bet y'all there's no coming back from this mess, but despite all the drama surrounding him, it seems Diddy's still getting some action from prison. 3 new boys have come forward, once again spilling Diddy's nasty ways, and I'm here for the tea, always. As I was saying, the latest tea on the table is that 3 new boys have come forward to expose Diddy's abuse, adding to the numerous charges against him. Let's just get into it, y'all. It's no longer news that Diddy's in some deep, murky waters, especially after the search of his house, the baby oil and tape saga, his indictment, and the numerous lawsuits piling up against him. He even tried to get bail, but it was denied. Now, Prisonville has been his new home for a while, and reports indicate that he was once on suicide watch, losing weight and sleep, because apparently dude is finding his new life hard.
Probably going through a lot of withdrawals, but the industry got him on. My artist, one of the worst mistakes I could have.
So, the last thing anyone was expecting, at least I wasn't expecting to hear, is that Diddy's receiving some serious action while in prison. According to close sources, Diddy has adapted quite well to prison life, as he's been receiving some care from fellow inmates. And when I say care, I mean that very strongly. But while Diddy's been using his baby oils in prison, lawsuits against him keep piling up. Lawyers behind these lawsuits have even revealed that they've had to reject so many cases, and it kind of makes me wonder just how many people did Diddy involve himself with? How many people technically qualified to help Justice Alito work through Merritt's horror papers? Julia, this is for you. As I was saying, 3 new lawsuits from 3 different boys have emerged, and Diddy is once again the defendant. The first lawsuit is from a man who claimed he attended Diddy's party in the Hamptons in 2020. He said he was given a drink at the party, where he began to feel woozy, fading in and out. He also revealed that it was at that moment that Diddy and his associates started to put their hands on him, taking turns assaulting him. First of all, one drink. It took just one drink to make a grown man lose all sense of consciousness. And it makes you wonder, what the heck were they putting in those drinks?
Man claims he went to a party at Diddy's home in the Hamptons 2020. Says he was given a drink, began to fade in and out, one drink. And Diddy and his associates sodomized him and took turns.
Before I even go forward, I think it takes some real courage, especially as a man, to speak up about potential sexual assault, because men don't usually have these conversations or speak out about things like this. Anyway, the second lawsuit comes from another man who said he met Diddy at a nightclub in 2019. He was invited back to Diddy's place and offered a drink that he claimed made him feel sick. He also revealed that Diddy asked him to lie down for a bit. But here's where it gets really creepy, because he then said that Diddy told others he was ready to party.
Number 2, man says he met Diddy 2019 at a nightclub, invited back to his hotel. Diddy gave him a drink. Guy says it made him sick. Diddy told him to lie down and said to others he's ready to party. When he woke up, the man said he was lying naked on his stomach. Diddy was sodomizing him, and a man and woman were recording it. Next morning, one of Diddy's associates gave him $2,500 cash on behalf.
The man said that when he woke up, he was lying naked on his stomach. Diddy was doing what Diddy loves to do, while a man and a woman were recording the entire moment. The next morning, he was given $2,500 in cash on behalf of Diddy and sent on his merry way. But I want y'all to pause and really think about how messed up and creepy this whole situation is. I mean, we already know about the kind of mess Diddy gets himself into. The man is pure drama. But these lawsuits are taking a whole other turn, and there seems to be a disturbing pattern emerging with these cases. The third lawsuit was filed by a man who once worked for Diddy in 2020. He went to Diddy's hotel room for a meeting, where Diddy made him a drink that made him really tired. Diddy then told him to take a nap, and when he woke up, Diddy was handsy and, well, doing what Diddy does best, assaulting him. But the weirdest part about this particular case is that when the man tried to resist, Diddy told him he was almost done. Afterwards, when the man threatened to go to the police, Diddy mocked him.
3, man who worked for Diddy says in 2020 he went to his hotel room for a meeting. Diddy made him a drink, made him very tired. Diddy told him to take a nap. When he woke up, Diddy was sodomizing him. When he tried to resist, Diddy told him he was almost done. Afterwards, Diddy told him he was going to the police. His going to the police would make him look like an idiot because he'd never be able to substantiate his claims. He also says Diddy's entourage called and threatened him to
Quietly, allegedly, Diddy told him the police wouldn't believe him because he lacked any evidence. He also claimed he was threatened by Diddy's entourage to stay silent. First of all, there's a crazy pattern here. Diddy is allegedly offering these men drinks and then proceeding to take advantage of them. This is some messy stuff we're dealing with, and I really want to know who are the associates involved in this with him.
The typical MO at one of these parties that have been widely discussed in the press was that when you were handed a drink, and now we know that the drink is laced with something, if you refused to drink it, you were kicked out of the party. Now, let that sink in for a minute. I mean, the admission to this party was that you had to drink the chosen drink that was handed to you. And now we know that in most cases, I would say 90% of the cases, these individuals were with some sort of drink. That was kind of the MO.
Who were the man and woman recording while this nasty stuff was happening? And all these celebrities claim they had no idea? I don't believe that for 1 second. I mean, there have been talks around Hollywood about him messing with Usher, Justin Bieber, and others. So I don't know what to believe right now.
Woke up in the same bed, again, allegedly, with Mr. Combs in his mansion in Miami. Her vagina and her ankles were torn and sore. And I could go on.
And as usual, Diddy's lawyers are back again to deny these claims, stating that these complaints are full of lies. They say they will prove them false and seek sanctions against every unethical lawyer who filed fictional claims against him. So much for a man who's behind bars right now. If he's so innocent, why is he there? But I don't know, y'all. You can never really know. We're just going to wait for the feds to finish their investigation and let the drama unfold. But Diddy better be bracing himself, because in 1,000 years, no one will ever forget 2024, the year Diddy fell. The public jury has opinions, and no one is holding back. Like this user who said a lot of people were afraid to come forward, but Cassie opened the door. Imagine a man publicly saying another man assaulted him. It sounds easy, but it's not. Another user said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Wait until the rest of sick Hollywood is exposed, and they will be. I am patiently waiting for that exposure, but I want to know your thoughts, as always, on this whole situation. Let me know in the comment section below.